What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show. What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay. We're back with the Fiddler. Y'all know how we do it, man. We're gonna call it Fiddle Fridays, man, because that's what what I'm saying. That's what we do here. Fiddle, how you doing, brother? Everything cool with you?
Good. I had a nice Thanksgiving. When you're hitting the piano, should I be hitting the fiddle?
Hey, you can do whatever, bro. You can get on the, you know what I'm saying, whatever, the drums, the fiddle, whatever. um yeah, it was a good day, man. It was a good day. So shout out to everybody in the chat. If you guys can, I think what I got to do what Fiddle does periodically throughout the show just to tell people hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they understand how much it means. It's really just showing their appreciation, especially like when you're going on, taking time out of your day to give people plays or your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Or your sauce or just whatever. It's the simplest thing you can do, right? Fiddle's like just clicking one button, man. I just think it's
Yeah, I think it goes both ways. Like I think we enjoy doing the shows. We appreciate them for watching the shows, and it's a two-way street. We wouldn't do the shows if there was nobody watching. We would just have a phone call. But yeah, I think hitting the like button. I remember I forget to do it halfway through.
Yeah.
I mean, I forget to do it at the beginning, and then I remind myself halfway through the games. So I will remind you today when we're halfway through the games, and we could tell the people one time for the one time.
One time for the one time.
Hit the like button.
I liked it. All right. Quick story time here. Sometimes these things don't brew on me. Sometimes I'm just like, all right, which one I'm going to tell? I mean, I have plenty of stories, but I'll take it back to a time where I was in Dallas. And obviously, we have these little parlay spots, right? They're little under the table betting spots. They print out parlay cards. And so some of them you can bet like one picks or whatever, but that's just not what people do, right? It's a parlay card, and people like to parlay. So that's just what we did. My first 5 years of betting as well, I bet pretty much predominantly parlays, like all parlays. I lost my ass. I would win sometimes, but like I lost so many times by one game or one game by half a point or 1 point. I just had to figure out like stop doing these fucking parlays. Or if you're gonna do parlays, do it like as a supplemental thing. Still do your straight bets, but you know what I mean. You can do a little fun parlay or something, but do your straight bets. That's what your money is based on. You want to be coming back the next day to pick up money. So to just a quick story from that though, there was one time where I'm in the hood betting, and so I'm just like, you know what, I'm feeling frisky. Fiddle, I had 4 picks that I really liked. And I said, I'm going to do some parlays. And I said, I'm going to give me 4 tickets. You got to ask for the parlay sheets, right? Give me 4 tickets. I do 4 $400 parlays. And I turned it into a little over $10,000, man. Like it was crazy because like my top, the way I'd like to parlay, you have one really strong pick, right? And then you build off there. Okay, what's my second really strong pick? Third really strong pick. And then I remember I had 4 of them. All 4 of them hit. It was just like a variance of 3-team parlays. I did 4 $400 3 picks, and all of them hit. I think it came out to like $10,400 the way that their odds were. Them boys was mad, Fiddle. They had to come off their cash, turn 1,600 into a little over 10 racks, man. I mean, they were mad, I could tell, but they paid out the money. You know what I mean? Like this, they knew they had to pay out the money. You take the money, you have to pay it out. But them boys was not happy. Give me that cash, baby.
Can I comment on that story real quick with some math?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, first off, I think it's a very good thing that you did 4 3-leg parlays, and right, you call that a round robin, is taking your whatever you want to put in your parlays and using them in the round robin feature to put it into 2 or 3-leg, and you get each combination of all of the bets. 2 and 3-leg parlays have drastically better mathematical EV behind them than 4-leg. Once you get to 4-leg, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. And so I actually think there are ways to do parlays that are plus EV and clearly profitable and clearly generate an edge. And if you're having a strong read, but also like you have very strong reads and spots that you rely on, I'm very math focused and very where's the market going to go and where's this line going to close. So if you combine a read with market direction and you end up getting a point ahead of closing line value in terms of NBA spreads, or a point and a half in an NBA total, if you're parlaying those things, so we'll do it with 2 legs. If you get two random games separate and you choose both minus 110 odds and you parlay them, no correlation factor. Now all these books are pricing with all these SGPs and the props, the correlation factors. But if you have 2 things that are just completely separate, you'll get plus 264 on your 2-leg parlay. If you have a 55% hit rate on your bets, you actually return a 6% ROI doing a 2-leg parlay every time for that, instead of a 3% ROI if you're just going to bet them as straights. So you can literally say, okay, if I bet something minus 4.5 and it closes minus 5.5, I now have a 55% win ticket, but paid 52.38 in my odds. Stack those kind of situations together in parlays, you're going to generate a higher ROI than just betting them as straights. So I do like to do some parlays in terms of, like, if I know I'm going to get ahead of the market, if I know this is a good spot, you can actually generate plus EV tickets. You also can circumvent some limits, your account health. Like, they think you're a schmuck. You're actually 10 times smarter than them. And so it's actually, there's really situations to do it, especially if you're betting like overnights and the night before. So I actually do advise parlays. If you're good at beating the market and you're good at identifying the spots and having a better line than is available at tip off, and you check the odds the night before, it's actually a good idea to throw in some parlays.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Like I say, when in Dallas, I wasn't at an official sports book. I would do 1 picks, but for whatever reason, at this place, like you could do 1 picks, but the line, their juice was like minus 130, so it's kind of a ripoff there. You see what I'm saying? So it was like minus 127 what the math came out to, in between minus 125, minus 130. But regardless, their odds was 1.8 to 1. Fiddle. So like if you bet $100, you'd get back 180.
That,
isn't it like minus
that math would be hard to beat, but if you if you have enough closing line value, you'll be good.
In fact, no, the 2 picks and 3 picks were like, when you parlay, they had the regular odds, but they didn't want you to do 1 pick, so that's why they added higher juice on that. But that's my story, and I know that I've done that once, and it was a really good day, and I was super happy, and I just remembered it like it was yesterday. $400 3 picks, man, all of them paid out to around, I think it was like 2,800 piece, something like that. Somewhere between 26 and 2,800 a piece, but really good day. But Fiddle, you have any betting story for us before we get to the games?
So today's the final day of NBA Cup games, I believe.
Yeah.
In their group stage games. Yeah. So I'll kick it back to 1 year ago, whatever the last day of group odds were, and there's one situation that I think mimics this a little bit today, but. Last year, the Magic were playing. Oh, Jesus. Last year, the Magic were playing against the New York Knicks, and it was Magic at Knicks. And the only way the Magic didn't make the wild card round of the NBA Cup tournament, the next groups, like the qualify for the quarterfinals of after the group stage. I don't know the damn NBA lingo for what each round is called. But past the group stage, the only way the Magic didn't make it is if they lost by 37 or more points. And there was a book laying Orlando Magic minus 135 to make the wild card round. And someone reached out to me. And so the reason why, like, I'm very easy to reach, I'll respond to anyone's DMs, is because I actually get a lot of actionable information sent to me. Hey, Fiddle, can you check on this? Hey, Fiddle, what do you think about this? And I love it. I really welcome it because it's actually made me, I'm sure the same thing's happened to you, Jay. There's been probably times where you've made money from just working with people who watch your show, right? And so someone was watching my show and reached out to me. It was like, Fiddle, the only way the Magic don't make this, can you double check this? If they lose by 37 and they're minus 135 to qualify for the quarterfinals. And I quickly ran the numbers. I was like, holy shit, you're right. And you could even look at the alt spreads and you're like, you could only get to like 18 and a half, 19. I don't know what the number was, but it was like minus 4,000 on Magic plus 19.5, but you're really getting Magic plus 37.5 for minus 130, minus 135. So huge bet that I placed on that situation. The game would go on. The Knicks were up 37 points midway through the third quarter. And I was like, holy shit, no fucking way. Are the Knicks actually going to knock out the Magic and win by 40 right now? The Knicks completely knew the situation. So when we talk about these motivation factors and how much the players know, the Knicks knew they could eliminate the Magic if they won by 37. It was even pointless to the Knicks. The Knicks would take out their starters. The Magic kept theirs in. It ended like a 21-point game. It was an easy cash. It was a sweat, but it was an easy cash. So at today's games, there is potentially one spot where I think one team to qualify for the quarterfinals is probably a very good bet because a strange course of things need to happen for them not to make it.
Okay, let's talk about it then, man, because we're trying to get this money. That's a great story. I always like hearing betting stories, man. Definitely makes my day. So, and I heard you tell that on your show earlier today as well, man. But let's get to the games, man. That's what the people are here for. Let's try to make some money today. On this Black Friday, let's head over to the street to Detroit. First game up. Pistons land 3.5. Fiddle. Line opened up at 5.5. Honestly, didn't really agree with that. Honestly, I know that the Pistons have been balling. They've had an easy schedule, but they have been balling. I've been watching them playing really tough basketball. Like you have your star player, you have the guy down low, Duran, that's been dominating. You have 3-point shooters, Duncan Robinson. LeVert remembers how to play basketball again. He's balling off the bench. So, I mean, the Pistons are playing really well. But I just at 5.5 over the Magic. I didn't know if I was there yet. Now I went all the way down. I saw 2.5, back up to 3.5. Yeah. I just didn't see the 1.5. But I saw 2.5 as low as it got. Regards to that, I know this is a huge game for the Cup, right? Even though the Pistons lost versus Celtics, whoever wins this one will pretty much come out of that, will win that group. This is the game right here. I don't know, man. Obviously, Pistons play a little bit better at the house. It's still Magic or nothing for me here, Fiddle. I still like them sitting as the underdog in this game, even though it's in Detroit. Still, just doesn't really sit right with me. Magic are finally starting to play a lot better, looking like the second or third best team in the East, like they were projected to preseason. I don't want to fade them right now. Honestly, don't really want to fade either team. But in this game, it's Magic or nothing for them. I think they can win this game.
So I think the only reason why that Magic line came out at 5.5, and shout out GCB who says took Magic at 5.5 today. That's a fantastic ticket. The only reason I could think of that was maybe did they think Jalen Suggs was going to be suspended after getting ejected recently? Like, could that have been the only thing where they were like maybe, but they weren't going to suspend him for an NBA Cup game that like really means a lot. If the Pistons win, they're in. If Orlando wins, they're automatically in. Winner takes East Group B here automatically.
Yeah.
If Orlando loses, they can still compete for the wild card spots. But if the Pistons lose, they're out because they're going to be 2-2, and so they won't be eligible for one of the wild card spots. I still put this game at Magic +3. So if I was going to bet anything for this game, I would say Magic because you're getting 3 in the hook. 3.5. So Magic +3.5 would be the only thing that I would actually bet myself, but I stayed off of it because I do think the motivation angle leans a little bit Pistons Pistons off of a loss, and with Jaden Ivey back. So I do think there's reasons why the 3.5 is there because they should be more motivated for Cup stuff. But Magic, I think, is the better line value. So I'm staying off this game.
Yeah, and what the Pistons do, like they have really good defensive pressure, and they have been just straight punking teams. But I don't think they can punk the Magic, man. The Magic aren't a soft team. And like I said, they've been playing just as good as the Pistons have. People just don't really notice it because Magic started off really bad. And the Pistons just had a 13-game win streak there. So also could be a little bit of bubble burst theory as well. Oh, we've been winning so many games. You finally take the L. And then, you know what I'm saying, now you might take a few L's. So, I don't know. I just feel like the Pistons were playing a really easy schedule, in my opinion. They were beating who was in front of them. But if you look at the team, I just feel like it was a really easy schedule, man. I don't necessarily agree with them being 3.5 favorites here. It would be – I think I'd have to take Magic plus the points in this game. Could be a close one. I wouldn't be surprised if Magic won outright. But Fiddle makes a great point. Pistons definitely have motivation factor here at the house. Magic or none for me. Let's go to Atlanta. Hawks. Oh, guy in the chat says Duncan Robinson over 2.5 threes. Definitely not a bad look there as well. Let's go to we're in Atlanta here. Hawks getting 6.5 at the house versus the Cavs, man. Hawks coming off a horrible game versus the Wizards. I think they were down like 20, 25 points in the first quarter. Just got absolutely smoked. And then the Cavs have not been playing well. Don't seem like they really care about regular season, Fiddle. But they are coming off a loss. They've been good coming off a loss. I believe they get their players back here as well. Allen, Hunter. Cavs are none for me here, Fiddle. I think Cavs get the job done.
Yeah, Garland's off the injury report. Hunter's off the injury report. Jarrett Allen's probable. So it's clear Cavs spot, especially couple implications too. Hawks are eliminated. Cavs need to win by margin. Right? They're going to need point differential stuff to go their way to bid for wild card spots. The Raptors are also in their group. The Raptors went 4-0 in the Cup. So the Raptors won this East grouping. But the Cavs can still bid for a wild card spot if they go 3-1 and win by margin here. So it's a Cavs or nothing spot. I have the game at 5.5, like price wise. I bet it at 4.5. At 6.5, it becomes a stay away for me. So nothing for me. I could look up like props if you want, like some plus EV things. Like I think Dyson Daniels under 2.5 steals is probably a good prop with. Garland coming back. And I do think the Cavs are just such a better team with Garland, Hunter, and Allen out there.
That's a fact.
It's way like better. Huge different. I'm trying to find the buy point on Cavs futures because I still think the Cavs are the best team in the East. And I trust their coaching. And I just think like we just haven't seen them. They can be. Yeah, we just haven't seen them hold. They're going to start rolling. If they get healthy, they're going to start rolling. But you look at all the odds, and the Cavs are still like the favorite in the East. So for now, I'm just staying away from it. I want the Cavs to dip down for maybe record reasons or seeding reasons, but have it be artificial to the injury report and have their injury report be clean. I would buy Cavs. But in this game, nothing at this point. Dyson Daniels under 2.5 steals is a look.
Yeah. Not too much of an argument for me because I have them and the Knicks like really just going back and forth. And obviously the way the Cavs are playing, I don't have them number one right now in the East. But I do. There is potential with like I think Cavs, Knicks, Magic are right there. Like all of them really could take over. They could really be 1 through 3, either team. Honestly, that's just how I feel at their peak. You know what I mean? So, but we haven't seen either of their peak.
Pistons.
So. Yeah, no disrespect to the Pistons. Pistons clear number 4. Put it that way. That's a lot of respect for them. But I just feel like the Magic and the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Magic, Knicks, and Cavs are just like that's just who I have. I think it had to take an injury for the Pistons to leap one of them. Let's just put it that way, man. So a lot of respect for the Pistons. Love the way that they're playing. The defense has really taken them to different depths. Like I love the Pistons. Don't get it twisted, but
not enough.
It's just
playoffs.
Those are just personal opinions, and this is when we're talking about like possibly win the East. We're like honestly, this is the last thing I'll say about this. Pistons could possibly even be a number 1 seed this year. It wouldn't surprise me because they're the young team that's gonna care about the regular season more than other teams. But guess what? The Knicks, and especially with the Cavs, this is one quick note on the Cavs. This is why they don't care about the regular season. They've seen this. Donovan Mitchell's seen this a couple of times. Get number 1 seed, and it doesn't fucking matter if you don't get to the playoffs and you're not peaking there. So Pistons will care about regular season more, but the veteran teams know that the regular season doesn't really matter. So that's all I have to say about that. In this spot, Cavs are nothing for me. Hawks, they can ball. Still need a point guard. So they're a little bit better without Trey, a lot better defensively. Can't be having Dyson Daniels run the point guard. It's not gonna work. Sorry.
We also had Porzingis go downgraded to questionable like right before we went live. So
they're getting smacked. There. Porzingis the player getting smacked.
I agree. Let's
go to Indiana. Pacers land 6. Pacers land 6.5. The Pacers. No. Why is Nembhard questionable? Tank. So both teams are going to want to tank. I think the Pacers still at least have the way that Indiana just basketball, the way that they are. Pacers have a little bit more like motivation to win at the house for their fans. But like this team is still going to tank. I've never really trust him in late 6.5 Fiddle. And then you see Nembhard pop on the injury report, and it's just like, oh, there it is. But if he plays, they actually could possibly cover. I think it's a Pacers should win this game, but it's like I wouldn't feel comfortable laying 6.5.
I got really nothing here. I think if Nembhard plays, the number should be Pacers minus 7.2 in model and expectations. So this has him priced truly questionable, and it probably matters which way he goes on the injury report to getting it right. So nothing for me here. It's a gross game. Don't bet it. Don't watch it. Do anything else with your time.
If Nembhard plays, Pacers will win. If he doesn't play,
Wizards.
I think it's starting to get time to where we should be taking Pacers win total under. If you hadn't already, I had
been on.
What did you get it at? Because I saw the number of the day, like it's still at 31.5, which I think is too high.
I have it at 38.5, and yes, I would still play under.
Got under? Yeah, I still play
that was
under.
Preseason, so like obviously that's a lot different now.
Tank season.
Yeah, 31.5 still ridiculous. I'll look it up right now and I'll see where it's at.
They probably don't want to win 25 games. They want no parts in it. You're not going to make the playoffs.
No.
And if you're not going to make the playoffs,
they'll shut down Siakam and they'll shut down
for sure.
The year, right? They're clearly
I hope they win this game. If they win this game, I'll take some season win total under. Like tomorrow morning.
I'm going to look it up. I'll look it up for us.
I think they should win this game. I think Nembhard, go ahead and win this game. Give one for your fans in a winnable situation. You expect to win it. Give them a win every once in a while. And then proceed to lose your next 10, 11 game. All right. I'm getting off this one. You want to go to the next game?
Sure.
Let's go to New York. Knicks. Knicks laying 8.5 versus the Bucks in this one. They were saying Giannis was out for 2 weeks, and then 5 days later, he's questionable. And I'm speaking of the last game versus the Heat. He doesn't play. They still cover. I don't know. I know Knicks need to win this game for the Cup, so I'd find some type of way to hop on the Knicks here if they care, which they should. Don't like that his first game back coming home off 5-game road trip. Not the best of spots, but Bucks can't really do much without Giannis, man.
Giannis is questionable, but his props are also priced across the board.
Yeah.
This is clearly priced towards Giannis being doubtful. And this line should be like Knicks minus 9.5 with no Giannis, and then Knicks minus 5 with Giannis. So I'm confused why Giannis's props are out there, but also this line's at 8.5. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't align for me. There should be opportunities in other prop players like Kuzma or Rollins or Portis or some of those guys, because if Giannis's props are priced, those players should be artificially low, but the spread in total say Giannis is not playing. So this one's been tricky for me to figure out. I have no bets here.
Yeah. I don't like mess with these games, man. It's pretty much a total mind fuck by the books, pretty much. Like you say he's out for 2 weeks, and then you give no update, and then out of nowhere he pops up questionable in Miami. It's like, what the hell is going on? Nobody said he could possibly come back earlier. No beat writers, shams. Nobody saying he's ahead of schedule. It's just he pops up on it. Like, I don't understand.
That's the second time with Giannis this year. There was a game where Giannis walked into the Bucks arena around Halloween wearing a Minions costume, smiling as big as Giannis smiles. Doc Rivers told the Bucks beat writer he expects Giannis to play, and then 15 minutes before game he got rolled out. So all the Giannis news has been a whirlwind this year. So trying to get it right is a guessing game.
I don't even understand why Giannis, because of him, probable is the new questionable. Literally.
Questionable is the new doubtful.
Yeah, it pretty much. Yeah, man.
Jay, that Pacers win total.
Shit pissed me off.
Pacers win total is down to 24.5.
Damn, I literally just saw 31.5.
Yeah, I'm glad you said 31.5, and I reacted so strongly to it. And then you saying they're not going to win 25, and the book being 24.5 is that's why we're here.
They're not even winning 24. I'd still take that shit. They're gonna win tonight if Nembhard play. I mean, if they sit him, they want no parts in winning, but they should win versus the Wizards tonight. Let's go to Charlotte, man. Fascinating game. Hornets getting 2.5 at the crib versus the Bulls. I'm kind of starting to figure out the Bulls, man. So they played versus the Pelicans. I believe this was the last play that I sent out to the group. Took Pelicans plus 4.5. I'm like, bro, the Pelicans about to smack these boys. Man, they smoked the Bulls, man. Bulls, they come back down to earth. Well, they did rest Vucevic there. Vucevic, I think Okoro's actually hurt, but they rested Vucevic there. It's just a bad spot. The Bulls been traveling all over the place, playing a bunch of games, a bunch of days. They do get rest now because of the lead, because of no games yesterday. But I don't know, man. I just feel like teams that can run with the Bulls, because remember, Bulls want to run, and they're young and athletic. So versus older team, like they could possibly run off the floor, but versus another young gun team that can run just as well with them, they can score. Like Bulls defense can still be scored on, man, rather easily, in my opinion. I don't know, Fiddle. I don't have a bet for this game. Initially had Bulls written down, but like I wouldn't be surprised if Hornets won this game, honestly.
Yeah, it's a no play for me. If you look at market ratings and where these teams have been priced, there's a 5-point differential between these teams on a neutral court. Now we're playing in Charlotte, so that's another 3 points for home court advantage. It brings you to Hornets +2. I think Bulls you're right, Bulls have a 3-day rest here. So this is their first game in the last 4 days. Hornets played Wednesday, so there's a large rest advantage for Bulls here. So that's why you get the extra 0.5 point on Bulls. So I think it's perfectly priced, and so nothing for me.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Bulls just one of those. So there's always going to be a team that start every year in the NBA, probably football, probably every sport that's going to start out bad. You think they suck, and then they're going to round into form and start get back to positive regression of their preseason expectations. And then you'll have other teams that literally do the exact opposite. That's supposed to be mid or really just average. They'll come out balling, and then they'll go back down to earth, man. It's the law of averages. You see what I'm saying? So it might not happen immediately, but it's going to happen at some point. And I just think that's the Bulls. Started off super hot. They've owned the Hornets. They've won 9 of the last 10 versus the Hornets. Covered 9 of the last 10 as well. I don't know, man. Hornets might sneak up on them here. Then I saw Kobe White was possibly, you know what I'm saying, might not play here or something. The numbers speaking to it as well, Fiddle. After covering all those games, they're 0-4 against the spread, 1-6 ATS last 7 games.
They've been a turnover machine. They're losing the possession battle, and so that's not going to work when your best player is Giddey or Vucevic, or Kobe White. If you're
running such a high pace,
and they're hoping to generate turnovers and easy looks based on that, and some offensive rebounds and stuff. They're not getting the extra possessions. And so they just can't do that. The pace doesn't work if you're losing the possession battle. That's like the pace is a way to gain possessions and easier looks, and they're just doing the opposite recently. So yeah, they've been a little bit fraudulent versus their start this season.
Do you know if Trey Mann is back?
I could look right now for you. The determined injury report for this game right here. LaMelo is in. Brandon Miller is in. Trey Mann is not even listed on the injury report, so he seems to be back as well. Kobe White has been upgraded to probable.
Okay.
And Okoro and Dallin Terry are both downgraded to doubtful. So Vooch still questionable. Patrick Williams still questionable. Kevin Huerter still questionable on the Bulls side.
Yeah. Yeah, and probably all of those will be back as well, because I think they were just giving Vooch a rest day.
Especially with the 3 rest days.
I mean, Bulls are definitely probably the better team. We don't know what's going to – I won't bet this game, but I will watch it and maybe even make some live bets. I think the Hornets could stay with them here. I think the Hornets might surprise them and win this game outright. Vucevic, everybody plays for Bulls, and I think the Hornets, like you say, if they continue to turn the ball over – if the Hornets feel like they want to play, if they got family members at the game, like, you know what, come watch me hoop, man. You know what I'm saying? They might ball out tonight. So I got to lean. I feel like the Hornets get the job done. That would be my play for this game. Let's go to Brooklyn. Fiddle, Nets getting 7.5 at the crib versus Sixers. Line was coming down to 7. I guess somebody must be taking the Nets. It ain't me. It's Sixers or nothing. I know the Atlanta price on the road. This is Nets. I know Clowney's been going, you know what I'm saying, going crazy, but no Michael Porter Jr., who's actually been really good this year, Fiddle.
Yeah.
We can't really
I was
talk
saying it all
along.
He's way better than Cam Johnson. The whole Nuggets winning that trade, getting Cam Johnson, I was like,
What
are you guys talking about?
Well, I think Cam Johnson fits the team a little more.
Better
so I still think they won it. But it's like when Alex Caruso went or Josh Giddey went to the Bulls when they traded that. You know what I'm saying? People's like, oh, they won, lost. People don't understand. Like, it's just a better fit for each team. That's why they made the trade. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cam Johnson's a better fit for the Nuggets.
Hopefully long term.
I think so
far this season. He's actually
he's still got to get used to it. Yeah, he got to get used to the team. Matt Moore was saying it's going to take him like 2 months.
Yeah, fair. Well, then let's reevaluate it in 2 months. But for this game, I got nothing. There's been under movement and a little bit of 76ers movement, but that's mainly on the MPJ news. So seeing a little bit of Nets get kicked back, I understand it, but it doesn't excite me.
Man, Sixers about to smack shit at them boys, man. Especially like they were already about to smack them. No MPJ. Sixers don't even have a cup win. They're 0-3 in the cup. The Nets actually have a cup win. It's crazy as hell.
No Cam Thomas, right?
Yeah, I mean, shit. He probably could play right now. You know what they're doing. Sixers take them to Smack City, man. We'll see if Paul George plays. If he plays, like, they definitely want to take him to Smack City. But yeah, Sixers are done. It's the only way I could bet this game. They don't have a cup win. I think they get at least one of them, man. So Sixers get the job done. Let's go to Denver, Fiddle. Fascinating game. Man, I know the Nuggets pissed off, bro. Schedule makers hate them, and they hate this, bro. They hate coming back to the house. This is a little different because it's not like they were just on the road. Like, they've been at the house probably for like 3 days. Got to enjoy Thanksgiving with their family, all this. But then they head right back out on the road tomorrow. They've lost their last couple home games because they've been in this exact same spot. But it's a little different, like I said, after being home 3 days. Line was at 10.5, Fiddle. Yes. Line was at 10.5, bro. No lie. Look back at it because I'm like, man, that's too many points for the Spurs. I didn't even bet it. And I'm like, I want to take it. Look at it again. It's 9.5, 9. I'm like, man, damn. Look at it again this morning. 7.5, bro. Everywhere. Yeah.
I'm looking at it now. Literally, all the books that I'm pulling right now opened it at 10.5. You are right. That's fucking nuts. I have it at 7.7. Model and ratings. So at this point, it's a nothing spot for me. Holy moly, that would have been nice on the Spurs. Winner of this game advances. So this is a big cup implications game. The winner will move on.
Money coming in.
The loser generally goes home because they're both 2-1, I think. And so 2-2 is not going to cut it in the wild card. So it's win and in, lose and go home. So big game here. I would say, what do you think? Motivation leans a little bit Spurs because they probably want to make a little more of a statement for the cup.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, do you think
obviously be really if Wemby was I thought that the cup was like I thought it was for the Spurs this year. That's what I thought. Wemby getting hurt obviously didn't help. Them losing that second game versus the Warriors obviously didn't help as well. But I just thought that Wemby was going to shine. The Spurs were going to definitely win their group and go to going to Vegas, all this. I thought it was great for the Spurs. So they still have a chance. I even wish that it was even like a small chance that Wemby could come back if they made like the finals or something like that. I wish there was something like that. But I still think that the Spurs definitely want to turn up for the cup as well. They've won 4 of their last 5. They've showed they can win obviously without Wemby. Just worried that Jokic kind of goes crazy here. I mean, obviously he didn't. I know. I like what you're saying. Like, he doesn't really care about. You know what I'm saying? Like going to the. But who wouldn't want extra 500 racks? Like, I'm sure they could get him another horse or something. You see what I'm saying? So I'm sure he doesn't just run. I remember him going to Vegas and he was like, he loved this shit. After they won the championship, he was like, man, I like this place. But obviously, Nuggets are the better team. They've lost their last couple home games. I don't know, man. I mean, I still like Spurs plus the points here, but to say that they're the more motivated team, I don't know if necessarily think I can get with that. But I'm still pissed that I didn't get the 10.5.
10.5 would have been amazing.
Yeah.
We're seeing some
honestly
right now on Bulls, by the way. Bulls is being
bet out. Everybody probably in. Vucevic them probably in. I bet you that's what it is. Vucevic and Herter probably in. But it's Spurs or nothing for me.
Kobe White upgraded to probable.
Yeah. If Spurs did win here, it wouldn't surprise me. This is a spot where they could really miss Wemby, in my opinion. But like Keldon Johnson's been playing really good basketball off the bench, man. So having a bench of Keldon Johnson, Sochon, which I know he hadn't really been playing that much, but you get Dylan Harper back as well. So like, I don't know, man. I feel like the Spurs plus the points here is the spot. The Cup game's a little different, but like this is supposed to be a bet against spot for the home team here. So Spurs are nothing for me. Let's go to OKC, Fiddle. Cool?
Yep.
All right. Thunder laying 15.5 at the house versus the Suns. Suns, man, they've been making money this year. I'm telling you. Love this team. I thought the city of Phoenix hated me. Doesn't hate me anymore. I actually got invited to the Suns game tomorrow, Fiddle. But I don't think I'm going to go. I don't think so. If it wasn't Saturday, I probably would go. If it was a weekday, I probably would. But it's a Saturday. I don't think I'm going to Phoenix just for one day. Or I'd probably have to go tomorrow morning and then come back Sunday. I don't think so. I gave it some thought. Then somebody might sit and all this bullshit. Because they play the Nuggets tomorrow. So it's going to be a good game. But if like Jokic sat and I'm sitting in Phoenix, I'm hot. Somebody going to hear some shit for me. Huge spread, Fiddle. What do you think?
This is the game that has a lot of cup implications, and it's a little bit tricky to figure out. The winner will win this group. They're both 3-0 in their group bracket, so the winner will go 4-0. Not only win, but they will have home court advantage in the cup quarterfinals. The next thing to know, the loser is going to be 3-1 and be the top candidate for a wild card spot. The Thunder are plus 71 in their point differential. So they are very probably, if they lose this game, going to still be in the NBA Cup. That was hilarious. I saw that clip. The Suns, if they lose, they're still 26 points ahead of the Grizzlies and 50 points ahead of the Clippers. Those are the only two teams that could catch them right now for the wild card spot. So, I kind of like Suns to qualify for the tournament. It's minus 320 at FanDuel. It's minus 550 at DraftKings. I think that minus 320 is really valuable. Like, what do we think? The Suns are going to lose by 27 points and the Grizzlies are going to beat the Clippers on the road. Like, you need both of those things to happen. You need the difference between the Suns loss and the Grizzlies win to be 26-27 points. Yeah. And you need the Grizzlies to win on the road.
Yeah, I was about to say how much. Excuse me. I was about to say how much can the Suns not lose by? Pretty much. That's what I was. Yeah.
Exactly. So the Suns are going to be trying because they're going to know, like, hey, if we keep this a 15-point game, you're asking the Grizzlies to win by 12 at the Clippers with Kawhi back and still no Ja.
Yeah,
that's
Clippers,
crazy to me.
Oh,
I'm going to probably bet Suns minus 320. Just put a unit on it to qualify for the cup, because I don't think the combination of those things is a 75% chance. I think it's much closer to 85-90.
And the Thunder, they just need to win, right?
The Thunder just need to win and in. Both teams are winning in. Both teams are winning and get home court advantage. If the Thunder lose, you would need the Grizzlies to win by 60 to catch them.
Yeah, no, I don't think the Thunder will.
So is Thunder not going to be super motivated?
I mean, I don't feel comfortable.
Jalen Williams is back.
Yeah, I'd like to see, if I'm betting against the Thunder, I want to see Jalen Williams in the starting lineup. It's on the way. I'd like to see them. I'd like to see him in the starting lineup. Like when the start player comes back in, and you know what I'm saying, he just kind of throws everything. Not that their rotations can even be thrown off because they play the same way no matter who's in the game. So, I mean, could a Thunder smoke them by 20? It's very possible. Huge spread versus a respectable team. I mean, the Suns play hard. Like, they got guys coming off the bench too. They're gonna play hard no matter what. So, like the Suns are no pushovers this year. Dylan Brooks has totally came over there, and like I really wish they had Ryan Dunn here
and Grayson.
If they had,
I'd be all over
it. Facts. Nah, but even just Dunn, I'd have to take 15.5 here because he's one of the other dogs that they need in this game, and you need him to get 4 or 5 fouls on SGA. I'm probably not betting the game, but if Suns were able to keep it within 15, I wouldn't surprise, but I won't have money on this one. Let's go to Utah, man.
One sec, Jay. There's a comment that says, how is minus 320 value? Minus 320 is equivalent to 76% chance of happening. Yeah, it's definitely higher. The Sun don't lose by less than a 27-point difference while the Grizzlies also win. That's closer to 90%. So there's probably 10 to 15% of value there.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, it's really like if you don't want to bet it, you don't have to type of thing.
Right. I'm also not scared to bet. Obviously, I'm not scared to bet long favorite things. Like you don't have to. You don't have to increase your risk. You don't have to bet three times as much because it's at minus 320. If it's still valuable, put one unit on it and bring home a third of a unit. That's fine too.
Yeah, facts. That's a fact. Yeah, I mean you have to bet 3.2 to win one unit.
Right. You could bet 0.32 to win 0.1 if you fucking want, but it's definitely of value.
Yeah. Let's go to Utah. Jazz land 2, man. Been back and forth with this one, Fiddle. Well, I mean, it's not really back and forth. Shit, I know I want the Jazz in some type of way. You didn't want to know what's crazy? First half number. So I'm thinking both teams have the same record, which we know in theory, Kings they're more motivated to win. Like we know, even though the Jazz, the Jazz, they're supposed to be the worst team in the Western Conference. Now we know at the house they don't play like the worst team in the Western Conference. This team was taking the Warriors. They had them on their heels at first before the Warriors just really smoked them. So I'm like, all right, do I want first half just in case Jazz want to piss it away, right? So I'm looking at Jazz first half numbers, which really aren't all that great at the house. They're 5-4 against the spread at home. And so I'm like, all right, how do the Kings on the road? Away, the Kings are actually not bad. The Kings are where did it go? On the road, the Kings are 7-3 against the spread in the first half on the road. So, I mean, I still always say is Jazz or nothing for me here. I mean, Kings obviously have plenty of problems now. We saw them have 2 really good games before getting smacked in their last one versus Suns. They were down 41-16 in the first quarter there with Fiddle. Want to take Jazz? You want to take them as a home underdog, though. Not necessarily a favorite. But even if they were getting +2, they'd still pretty much have to win the game. But just the minus kind of fucks with me. But Jazz are nothing. They're a different team at the house, Fiddle, but they are tanking. You have to put that in. You have to put that in consideration, bro. If they want to lose this, yeah. I mean, they should. Yeah. Both teams are fucking tanking. You know, let's call a number. You should probably call the number. You betting this, so you probably should call a 1-800 number. Both teams are tanking. Great point, Fiddle. Kings are supposed to, once they trade all their guys, they're not going to want any parts of winning. You're probably not going to make the playoffs or the play-in tournament. Go ahead, tank. Go ahead, tank, man.
Especially
if everybody plays, man, I just feel like, the Jazz are a better team. They play better at the house. So I'd say wait till the last second. If nobody pops up on an injury report, I'd have to take Jazz here. If I had to make a play, Jazz or nothing. If they decide to tank it away, you can't get mad at yourself. You just call a number. Let's go to Clippers. Maybe you think that guy pissed off Levine or what? Hey, bro, said right there, Levine points.
Levine probably looked at his bank account and he's fine.
Yeah, no, facts. The guy was not wrong.
Next year.
No, facts. The guy was not wrong, man. These players, they'll be like, let me see the ball. Let me go and score. Defense, I want no parts of it.
That's what he did, right? But he was screaming at them that they were playing no defense.
Yeah. I watched this other little explanation video as well. But to this one, Clippers land 6.5 versus the Grizzlies. No. Would like to lean Clippers. Someone says something to Fiddle, and it makes a lot of sense. He said the Clippers play like they're playing a glorified pickup game, but they get paid to do it. And I hadn't looked at them the same sense.
I'm hitting my point where I'm gonna start betting and backing the Clippers personally.
I want to.
It can't get any worse than it's been. Kawhi's back. They have an amazing home court advantage playing at the Intuit Dome with the wall. They're going against a team of C-level starters. Jalen Wells, Cedric Howard. Those guys shouldn't be able to keep up.
Yeah,
with this
Edie's
team.
been balling.
Edie's been great, but like now he gets Zubac and like actual height and good defense.
Yeah, facts.
Like this should absolutely be a Clippers statement spot. So that's part of the reason why I like the Suns to qualify, because those things are very correlated.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, I agree. Clippers are due for upward movement. It's just like you're 5-13, so it's still the beginning of the season. We're not even 1/4 through yet. So I mean, it's not over. We can't just totally write them off. I just feel like Chris Paul, he sees the team, he sees himself, he's playing. Like, you know what? Oh God, this my last. It's like he went up against somebody. Like, you know what? You know what? That's it, man. Let me go and tell these folks now, man, so I can get my going away tour, man. This is the last time I can do this shit, bro, because I can't keep up with these youngsters. But I mean, Clippers they're definitely better than what they've been playing. Like, Harden is doing his part. Kawhi is back, so you have a great point. Don't like that they're coming off such a huge long road trip, which they probably went home before the Lakers game. They probably went home and then just, you know what I'm saying, everybody meet up at Staples Center. But supposed to be Clippers spot. I probably won't get there. But Clippers should win this game. If they don't win this one, man, you might as well go and start thinking about the tank, man. But Kawhi back in there, you should win this one. Definitely a must-win type of game, Fiddle. Wouldn't you agree?
For sure. Absolutely. This is a Clippers spot, in my opinion, for sure.
Yeah.
I like the Harden in the chat, too. Harden should destroy the slow Grizzlies on a pick and roll. Destroy them.
No, facts. Last game, Lakers. Land was probably not 10. They announced that AD was in, right? So
9.5.
9.5 now. For the Mavs.
Total popped up to 231.5.
Okay. What do you think? I have no thoughts. I probably won't be betting. I don't like Lakers games. I'm staying off of them.
I like the under.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a slower pace game. I have the number 229.2. So 231.5. Give me the under. Already played the 232.5. Would absolutely still play the under 231.5. This and Cavs would probably be my two strongest spots of the day.
Okay. Well, with it, let's get out of here, man. Fiddle, you didn't remind me.
Oh, fuck.
It's all good. Guys, I want to be very clear with this, man. Please hit the like button. Like, it's not begging for likes. It's not regular social media. This is YouTube. Likes actually mean something. It's literally just clicking one button. I'm doing this show for free. We're giving out our looks for free. Even giving out sauce, like spots, like things you can use for the long term. At the very least you could do is hit the like button. Like, seriously, man. So I'm not gonna beg. Obviously, times I'll get to where it's like, all right, people don't really respect this shit, and I'll just not do shows, man. I don't like to do that, honestly. It's really simple, man. Just hit the like button. Fiddle, wouldn't you agree? You're a math guy. If 4,000 to 5,000 people watch this show, and I know a bunch of them just literally come back to watch the end, those are people definitely should hit the fucking like button, because you're literally just coming for the picks. But if 5,000 people watch this show and we only get 300, not even 400 likes, don't you feel like that's like a little disrespectful? Like, just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think good YouTube content gets about like 25% of people to like it. What about J Money doing great fucking YouTube content?
Yeah, but not even 10% is wow, bro. It's kind of crazy. I think it's a little. I think it's a little disrespectful.
Let's get to 1,000 of them today. I will go on my own YouTube, pull up the stream, and go like it as well.
Appreciate you, my brother. But yeah, no, it's really one for, like, say for youngsters, like, because obviously some people, like, this is a part of their handicap, but you literally have people that depend on it, like youngsters that don't have any knowledge of what they're doing. So for them not to hit the like button, I just feel like it's just one thing. I'm not saying send a donation, share it to your social media, do all this shit. It's literally just hit one button, man. So if you're signed in to YouTube, you just hit the thumbs up at the bottom. And let's get out of here. Did we forget one game, Fiddle? I don't think so.
I saw that. I'm looking at it now. I don't think so. I think we got every one.
We did not. We went through every game. Here's my looks on every single game, what I would take. Nothing on Lakers game. would have to be Clippers, Jazz. Don't want to bet against Thunder, man. Would have to be Suns plus 15.5. Really wish they had Ryan Dunn. It would be Spurs plus 7.5. It would be 76ers minus 7. Still feel like Hornets might get the job done. Maybe Hornets team total over. And then you just care about point because you kind of liked over in that game, right, Fiddle, or what?
It's been moving. It's nonstop moving towards the over. So
that means Hornets team total.
Where it is now. It's at 249.5 now. It's crazy.
Yeah. Damn. That means Hornets team total is going up as well.
Yeah.
Would be, I don't know. I ain't messing with. Maybe if Bucks team total under if Giannis doesn't play, would have to be Pacers. If Nembhard plays, would have to be Cavs, and it would have to be Magic for me, Fiddle. It's crazy. I don't even really have one top one.
Lakers, Mavericks under. That's my top spot.
I don't have really one top one, honestly. Was going to be Magic, but I feel a little funny about that game. Clippers. I don't know why. Hell no. Couldn't be my top one. Hell no. If I had a top one, maybe Cavs with you. Maybe, possibly. I could see that Hunter coming back to the crib, especially if Porzingis didn't play, would definitely be the top one, man. So, yeah. I don't know why the Cup games really – I can't wait till it's over. Can't lie to you. Because then I can just get back to – I hate the fucking courts, bro. I hate them. That's it, man. That's the show. It's a great show. I like doing the show for you guys. I promise you I do. If we did get to 1,000 likes, I'll tell you right now. There's 2 spots that I fucking love for tomorrow. So before we get out of here, I mean, if you guys want, we get 1,000 likes, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. So let's go, man. We're out. Run them likes up one time for one time. One shot for Fiddle. Do you have the ball?
Yeah.
One shot for Fiddle real quick.
If I make this, we're going Isaiah Hartenstein 28-1 double-double.
Oh, 28-1? Oh, I kind of like that. That sounds worth it.
I know. Against the Suns, who always play a center, too. 28-1 on DraftKings.
Let's see. What we got? Come on, Fiddle.
Hold on. That did not just
happen.
You owe
me 10 push-ups for them. Come on, baby. Oh, buckets. Nylon. What Kawhi said? Wet ball?
That's me and you right there. That's us.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm on it. I'm going
28-1. Isaiah Hartenstein, double-double, long shot, plus EV. One time for the one time. DraftKings against the Suns.
One time.
Hopefully that game stays close and they play bigs because the Suns got 3 rotation centers, so they're always playing big. Mark Williams in the game. So, let's go. Like Hartenstein's going to need to be out there for 25 plus 26 minutes.
I'm loving it. Old school McDonald's. I'm with it, man. It probably won't be 28-1 in 2 hours when I get to the casino, but it's all good, man. It's going to cash, though. I like that, Fiddle. All nothing but nylon as well. Great show.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
I blew it. Hold on.
What? Is it really 28-1, bro?
No.
Because that sounded that had to be triple-double, bro. That sounded way too good to be true.
Yeah, I think it's sorry. It's plus 240 at FanDuel. That was 28-1 was Josh Hart triple-double that I was looking at earlier. Okay. But I still do like Hartenstein.
Sound a little crazy. I'm like, bro,
crazy. I apologize for that.
Hey, plus 240 though, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's still worth it.
I still have that as one of the highest EV spots with the prop tools that I use is Hartenstein double-double plus 240.
Okay. I like it. Hey, it's still plus money. Still, you know what I'm saying? I'm digging it. All right, my brother.
Peace.
You do any first baskets? Somebody was telling me.
Do you have anything for the Eagles-Bears game?
Nathaniel. Not a damn thing. What about you?
No.
You the football guy.
You know, people think I'm just a basketball guy because I just don't bother with football content because there's so much bad football content out there. And inevitably, some of them are going to go on hot streaks because it's once a week, right? So there's some idiot's going to go 4 straight weeks and ride a hot wave. So I just don't even bother with football content. So people just think I'm an NBA guy. I'm very much a football and NBA person. I do just as well in the NFL. So. But no, nothing on that game. I like the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm out, man. I'm about to go eat some food. Feel me? I like the games today. Got looks on all of them. Nothing super strong. Can't lie to you. Not for me. But yeah, just to recap, this was what I had for my notebook for Friday. Magic, not notebook as far as notebook spots, but just because these cup games they're not the same. But Magic, Pacers, Knicks. Had Bulls, but actually lean Hornets, 76ers, Jazz, Clippers, Lakers, Spurs, Suns, Cavs. That's it. Hit the like button. I'd love to do a show for tomorrow. We out. Let's go. Let's get this.